What's up, everybody? Anthony here, specialtymotorcars.net, and behind me is a car you will never see me with again, more than likely. This was kind of a whim thing, but now it's a yard sale item. And if you're looking for an inexpensive, cool little convertible, I have your car. I'm gonna go show you around this really unique, really somewhat hard to find 1992 Infiniti M30. And I'll say it again, it is part of my yard sale collection, so this is gonna be a cheap, probably one of the cheapest cars I've ever sold. It's only got 49,000 miles. Let's get into it. And here she is, a beautiful 1992 Infiniti M30 two-door convertible. This was Infiniti's way of getting into the convertible market. And I've always had a weird itch to have one of these cars. And something came over me one day and I bought this thing. And it's been sitting here next to my shop all summer long. Haven't touched it, haven't driven it, and now it's time to get rid of this thing. It was like an itch that I had to have, or a scratch. I got it, and I'm like, okay, now what? I got a few more of those lingering around my shop that will be coming up for sale, but this is a 49,000 mile example. I believe this was the first year that Infiniti offered these. Technically, these were done through ASC, American Sunroof Corporation. Like a lot of other factory convertibles, the Eldorados back in the 80s and stuff like that. These were an ASC converted car for Infiniti. Really a cool little car. It's like a pearl white with a chocolate brown cloth top on it. This is a South Carolina car. And like I said, 49,000 miles on it. But this is going to be part of my yard sale collection. It does need a few things. Two things that I know need attention. The brakes are a little spongy. You pump it, it comes back up, but I don't know if it needs brake hoses or some caliper work. I haven't really driven the car very far. And the other thing is the convertible top does not operate down or up. I can't even figure out how to unlatch it. There's no handles in it, so I think it's a electronic unlatching. I'm not even 100% sure. I think I tried to figure it out when I got it, and I couldn't. I just parked it next to my building, and that's where it's sat. But overall, the car is in really, really nice shape. 49,000 miles, garage car, South Carolina car, so it's a rust-free example. And it's a cool little car. It's an inexpensive way to get into next season's convertible season. Again, I always kind of wanted one of these. A lady down the street from my parents' house had one when I was a kid, and I just kind of always remembered this car. And this thing came up for sale, and you know me, I love my low mileage cars. I bought it, and I got tons of other stuff to deal with that I never really even touched it, never even drove it. Looks like those are glass headlights. All the lights and lenses are in great shape. I don't have my pointer with me. I don't even have plates on this thing. I was trying to get it done before the end of the day, and as you can see, I'm running out of time. A few little light scrapes on the front bumper. Looks like those are like a paint transfer. Some stress cracking in the turn signal light down there. Little chip of paint on the front there. Another scuff here. Looks like a paint transfer, probably coming in or out of a garage door opening, but overall, pretty nice shape. It does have its fair share somewhere on this side. You can see a few dings in the hood from what I would assume to be either hail or maybe acorns. I'm not sure. They're not all over the hood. I think more on that side. You can see one good size one right there. Why it has a piece of tape on the hood, I have no idea, but it's been on there for quite some time. I can see. Looks like it's just a piece of Scotch tape. It does have a painted stripe going down both sides, some fading in different spots. Match set of Dunlop tires. I don't know if there's a date code on these things. Probably an older tire. They got great tread on them, but I'd have to assume probably an older tire. Let's see if we can get a date code on the other ones. Mirrors are all in good shape. Original windshield, PPG windshield, side glass. Must have been part of a gated community. Cloth top is in good shape. You can see a little stretching here. I don't know why. If this pulled tight, you'd see that pulled tight too. All this is kind of just like fuzz from the trees. Yeah, it's sitting next to my shop. I tried cleaning it off the best I could. It does have a few little small marks here and there. There's another Dunlop. This one looks older than the one in the front. Again, a Dunlop, but 215, 60-15. I'd probably toss a set of fresh tires on it. It's an aftermarket antenna here. It's got one of those old brick style phones. Factory antenna is on the other quarter. Although I do like how they tried to sync them together to look somewhat uniform. Some light scratch in there. Looks like I missed a spot washing it. Tail lights look pretty good. It's got a little spoiler. It does have the cool old Cadillac or Lincoln style swivel. This thing is just really a neat little car. And a few other little marks that look like they would come out pretty easy. I spent 0 time prepping this car. I washed it, I vacuumed it, and here it is. You can see some spots, the little dings in the deck lid as well. Some of the fading on the stripe. Cloth top shows well. None of the stitches are loose or coming apart or anything like that. Has a plastic rear window, which I'll probably assume is the original top to the car. I like this designated driver. Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Another Dunlop tire. Let me see. I don't see a D code on this one either. Some road kick up there. This car was out of Hilton Head area, South Carolina. There's another Dunlop. I don't know why I can't see date codes. All the alloy wheels are in pretty nice shape. They show well. A little bit of brake dust. Nothing too crazy. Chip on the fender there. Dent in the fender there. Chip in the fender right there. Chip there. Not a horrible little car. Inexpensive, 2-door, summertime fun. Let me show you the inside. We'll take it for a spin back to the shop. All right, let's go on into the inside of this little Infiniti. Show you what it's like in here. It's kind of like a beigey leather interior with like a darker chocolate brown, lower like cloth, or lower on the carpet. Dash matches the top. Inside here you can see ASC. This vehicle was altered by Automobile Specialty Company. I thought it was automotive sunroof. My bad. November of 1991. The door jambs are in nice shape. No rust or anything like that. Like I said, this is a South Carolina car. Kind of weird little door handle or lock thing. Got your mirror controls, power windows, active speaker. Don't know what that's all about. Does have the original floor mats, power driver's seat, though it is missing. Seems like the button's a little finicky. It is missing the little lever part of the button. You can see here some dryness, cracking and splitting on the leather. Some color loss on the driver's steering. I keep saying that. Last video I said driver's steering wheel. On the steering wheel. Dashboard is in good shape. All the buttons and everything. That warning over there is for low washer fluid. Has the rear carpeted mats. These guys are getting a little loosey-goosey. Missing the speaker grill over on that side. Rear seat in pretty good shape. Mileage on this one, 46,661. All right, over to the. I hope this thing didn't just lock itself. Oh, no, it didn't. Whew. Okay, hello. Inside the gym. Door card is in nice shape. Again, it's a weird little system they got here. Up and down your windows. Active speaker. I don't know what that means. And the dashboard is in nice shape. Does have some stuff. M30 service manual. I think that's like the owner's manual. Service manual supplement. What else is in here? Music system demonstration cassette. A wrench, half-inch. For what? I don't know. And the Infiniti Navigation Center map DVD. Don't know why that would be in here. I don't think they knew what navigation was in 1992. It also comes with the best of Frank Sinatra. Oh, it does have a CD player. I didn't think it did. Must have been a pretty well optioned car. Manual, climate control. We'll get into that in just a minute. Factory floor mats. Again, leather in this car is decent, but it is dry. This side, not as much. Again, back seat looks pretty good. Rear carpets, floor mats included. Again, just like on the other side. All right, let's jump behind the wheel. All right, behind the wheel here. I only got one key with this, and this is a really cool key. It's an Infiniti, I'm assuming the original style key, with the Infiniti logo. All right, we'll start this one up. The battery might be a little weak in this one. All right, pop some lights on. Let's see what we got here. We got radio. I don't know how to go to AM, FM. Speakers sound horrible. Actually, it only sounds like that one's working. Power antenna works though. I think there was it's weird, there's a button for on. Oh, you can seek everything instead of looking down. That's pretty cool. Side here, all old gas slips, I guess. Yeah, old gas slips from Sunoco Station in Huntington, New York. I don't know how old that is. 92, from 92. Wow, those have been in there for a short minute. Now the top on this car, to put the top down, there's these up and down buttons here. You put down, all the windows come down, but nothing happens. You can hear it clicking in the trunk, but you can't actually see the trunk. I'm sorry, you can't see the top doesn't do anything. Inside the trunk, these pistons here, see those pistons are tired. 2 cans of Fix-A-Flat, which seem probably as old as I am. Oh yeah. A car cover, some old speed shine, some other accessories. But yeah, does need trunk pistons. Come up to the hood. It's quiet. I think this is a 3-liter, 6-cylinder. I don't know anything about these cars. Infiniti VG30E. 162 horsepower. I think that's pretty cool that they did that. But clean and tidy under here. I doubt the AC works. It's still original. Looks like R12 fittings. I don't even know. These things take R12. Vacuum hoses, vehicle emissions, air conditioning. Yeah, R12. So it's going to need a good going through. Like I said, I haven't done anything to it. It starts, it runs, it drives. Pretty cool hood hinge system there. Like I said, the pedal is, I don't know, spongy, I would say. While I got you here, let me show you the bottom side of the car. Let's see, it's not all rusty or anything like that. I know, horrible time of day to do pictures and video. It's getting late, but all right, how do I turn the inside lights off? Oh, they turn off on their own. All right, here we go. Let's take her for a spin. Any questions about this car, you can give me a call, 978-930-1004. You can see it stops, but the pedal is pretty low to the floor. And it needs a washer fluid. Price on this car, gonna be cheap, $29.95. Again, any questions, 978-930-1004. My name is Anthony. And if a 92 Infiniti M30 is your dream car, don't let distance stop you from getting one into your driveway, because I can ship this one right to you. I shipped it out of South Carolina, and I can ship it wherever you need a cheap convertible. Yeah, you can kind of feel those tires. They're a little thumpy. On the side of the road. Not supposed to be using handheld devices here in New Hampshire. The live free or die state. Anyways, any questions, 978-930-1004. $2,995 gets you this rust-free little Infiniti M30 convertible by ASC. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll talk to you on the next one.